All right, welcome race fans. We are back tonight with the NORA Grand National Series here at Talladega for 102 laps. It's going to be very exciting here. A lot of stuff that these guys are going to be having to deal with out here. A little bit of wiggle in the car, and Dwayne was out there on the track and said he tried it, and he said, man, there's a little bit of wiggle on the track, so we'll see how that goes. Well, right now, top of the leaderboard is Chris Snyder. You were at the top of the leaderboard there for a bit. Dwayne, what happened?
Oh, yeah, it's all a matter of who you draft with, Rudy.
That's right, that's right. All right, let's take a look at the race analytics coming into tonight. We do have an 8-mile-an-hour wind, though, out of the northeast, so could have something to do with it. 84-degree air temperature, 100-degree track temperature. They're doing 102 laps. That's 271 miles here. So it's going to be a long race. Tire window about 75 to 90 laps I got, but it could probably go the whole race. I don't know if I would. I'd be afraid about blowing up a tire or something. But anyhow, and fuel window, they're running 90% fuel tonight, so it'll be about 32 to 38 lap. Pit road speed is 55 miles an hour. All right, taking a look at the points here coming into tonight. Let me get these pulled up here. All right, Dustin Kleba still the points leader. He has 14 points over Dakota Reeder. Matthew George in third, 55 points back. Ronnie Norman moves up one spot to fourth place. He's 87 points back. Corey Wharton drops a position. He is 109 back. Todd Slauson in sixth place. He is 119 behind. Chad Angle, I'm trying to look at some of these other ones, sorry. Chad Angle in seventh place. He is 157 back. Christian Snyder picks up one spot, goes into eighth. He's 183 back. John Claude, he picks up a position as well. He is 185 back in ninth. And Joey Stats picking up 3 positions now, rolls him into the top 10. He is 197 points back of the leader. Dwayne?
Vincent Arthur drops 3 spots from last week. He is now in 11th, 219 behind. Tyson Palmquist lost 1 position to 12th. He is 234 behind. Dalton Tucker also lost 1 position, now back to 13th, 239 back. Merrick Watchcorn is 14th, 247 back. CJ Mason still holding the 15th spot. He is 253 back, and Caleb Elswick rounds out the points counted field In 16th, he is 336 points behind the leader.
Very good, very good. Well, it's going to be exciting here to see. This is kind of a wild card race here tonight. A little bit of a wild card race. So we'll see. Who's gonna come out the victor here at Talladega. That's always the exciting part, to see who can survive a long race like this, because there is no resets here, folks. No resets at all. And we do have two stages. Lap 23 will be the first stage, and lap 45 will be the second stage. So, and those points do count. So they're, stage points are very important coming into tonight. Well, Dwayne, I don't know, you want to walk us through a lap around Talladega?
Absolutely. So the key to Talladega is patience, which a lot of drivers are going to have to learn, because the way these cars are handling tonight, you're going to have to be very careful. If you're pushing somebody, I'm just barely moving my wheel, and you see how it moves around the track right now. Just being up on somebody, it forces you to have to move that wheel back and forth ever so slightly to stay in line with them, because these Xfinity cars, we see it every week, Rudy. If you get off center and you're pushing a guy, you're going to bumper hook them. So that's why these guys are going to be sawing on the wheel tonight, trying to keep that in perfect line. And they only get one qualifying lap here, so they're going to be right down on the bottom the entire time. You want to stay as close to the yellow line as you can without touching it, because touching it will disrupt your car, because it goes from 36-degree banking to flat down at the bottom, and that really upsets the tires.
Yeah, it sure does.
So you kind of want to just stay around here the entire way. Now, there won't be any other cars out here when you're doing your qualify lap, so no drafting help. So you just want to try to ride around the bottom. Get it low. And there's a lap around Talladega.
All right, very good.
Now, I'll show you what I mean here. I'll come up here behind Jonathan Doherty, and I'm going to get right on his bumper as we come out of the corner here and try to push him. And you'll see just how, well, maybe not. All right.
He doesn't want to be pushed, I guess. Yeah.
I guess not.
Yeah, some guys don't like to be pushed. They just want to make a run around the track and see. He could have been maybe trying to figure out a fuel run, or you never know.
Now, you can do 3 wide here. The track is wide enough all the way around that you can do 3 wide. Even with the wiggling, it should be okay to do it. It'll be interesting to see if and when these guys decide to do it tonight, if they feel comfortable enough. But yeah, you got to make sure you don't push the pusher, and keep an eye on your temps at all times. The big thing, though, if they can stay green long enough, green flag pit stops are really gonna be the thing tonight. They're gonna have to have at least one in the last stage tonight. They should be able to make the stages, but in the last stage, they're at least gonna have to have one pit stop. And if it's under green, you can win and lose the race very easily.
Oh yeah, right.
All right. Just keep an eye on Josh Cohn over here. Now I'm going to hold the wheel as still as I can going through the corner.
Well, we do have to cut away. We do have to go, though. We have to cut away from the national anthem. Sorry. Sorry about that.
No problem.
All right. Folks, we'll be right back with qualifying, so stay with us.
Oh, say, can you so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket transcends the bomb busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
All right, folks, we're back. Qualifying's underway here. Nobody's turned in a time yet, but we should be seeing some here momentarily. But thank you all for joining us. We do appreciate it. Dwayne here, Dwayne and I giving the call tonight. Enjoy working with Dwayne.
Yeah, these are pretty fun races.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys are pretty good at putting on some great races here, so we'll see how things are going to go here. But it ought to be pretty good.
It's what's really going to be the determining factor here is how aggressive are they, and
Right.
early in the race. You get to a point where you're boxed in, you get frustrated, and you want to start making some moves. But in doing that, sometimes you make a move that you normally wouldn't make. You push a guy a little too hard, push a guy into somebody else, try to get a little side draft and bump somebody. So as long as they're patient and calm and collected, I know, hard to ask that of a driver, but If they could get through, the first couple of stages, I think they're going to be okay.
Look at that. Blade Timmons, top of the leaderboard right at... Oh, that just changed. John Cottle knocked him off of that podium real quick.
And remember, they only get one lap to qualify, so you've got to make it count.
Vincent Arthur takes the pole. Oh, they only get one lap?
They only get one lap.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Oh, my. That makes it interesting.
Yeah, the super speedways, they only get one lap. 2 laps everywhere else. You guys electing to start at the back of the field, Brady Moats and Joey Stats.
Yeah, they took a really slow qualifying time there. Kleba, second on the board. Wow, they have knocked Blade Timmons, gosh, almost out of the top 10, haven't they?
They have, almost. And that's just how close it is,
Yeah.
From, first all the way back to 19th position, Rudy. They're within less than a tenth of a second.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, man, how these guys can be that close on their qualifying times. George? I don't think he's going to make it. Oh, okay. Okay, Matthew George did come in 12th. Okay. So it looks like Vincent Arthur is going to be the man on the pole here, by the looks of it.
Yes, sir.
That'll wrap up qualifying. All right, Dwayne, here we go. Get him on the grid.
Sir.
All right, Vincent Arthur taking the pole with a 54.371. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Dustin Kleba, our points leader, going to be starting on the outside of the front row there in second. John Cottle, third. Chris Snyder will start fourth place. Dalton Tucker, fifth. Todd Slauson, sixth place. I'm having problems here. Josh Conover, seventh. Blade Timmons, eighth. Things not want to change. Cody Reeder, ninth. Brian Powell, 10th. Wayne?
Nick Galis will roll off 11th. Matthew George qualified in 12th. Zach Hollinger 13th. Ronnie Norman will start in the 14th position. Chad Engel 15th. Sean Single will roll off 16th. 17th Barton Plute. Jeffrey Mayers will start in the 18th position. 19th will be Corey Wharton. Tyson Palmquist will round out the top 20 qualifiers. Brady Moats will start 21st. Joey Stats 22nd, the last driver to take a qualifying time. CJ Mason 23rd, and Jonathan Dougherty will round out the field in 24th position.
All right, very good. Sorry about that, folks. Overlays were getting kind of sticky there. I don't know what happened, but I had to restart them, so we kind of lost that last little bit there. Sorry. So, wow, everybody did start then. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Great deal. It's nice, a 24-car field. All right, we'll be looking for stage stage lap, number 23. Is that right? 5 sets of tires? Does that sound right?
6 sets for tonight,
6 sets,
but
18.
I doubt they used them all.
Yeah, I doubt it either.
Now, what I might do if it was me, I would go through stage 1, fuel only on my pit stop at the end of the stage, 4 tires at the end of stage 2, and then fuel only on my last stop.
Okay. Yep.
All right, pace truck's off. We are ready to get underway here.
Green flag.
Green flag. We are underway for race number 9 from Talladega.
All right. This is the kind of racing that y'all come to watch, man. This ought to be pretty good. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate it.
Blade Timmons quick to jump to the high
man.
side. He wants to go to the back.
Colton Tucker. Wow, what happened to him, man? He went quick. Okay, what's the sense in qualifying up there in the front if you're just going to pull out and go to the back?
Pit box selection.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, Nick
A lot of
Gillis.
jockeying for position going around on through the field right now. Tell you what, I'm kind of surprised right now. It looks like the field's just trying to get a single file as quick as they can here.
That's what it looks like to me, too. I mean, wow. So, Vincent Arthur will lead the first lap of the race and get a bonus point. Very good.
Yeah, we don't usually say that often about the pole setter at Talladega, but here we are.
And here comes Matthew George up on the outside. Big push from Ronnie Norman. Those guys are not giving up, though.
No, I think they saw that it was about to go train, and they said, nope, we want to race.
Yep, here it comes. Here they come, boy. They're going to... Looks like they're both going to get a... nope, they can't. Oh, never mind. Boy, they could have, I think. They could have both come down, but...
They could have, but they're going to stay up high, and I think that's the better move. The outside line usually gets the better run off of the corners here. We'll see what they can do.
Yeah, I think Matthew might lead this lap. I don't know. No, maybe not. Okay, never mind. It looked like it there for a minute. I think everybody was starting to get a little hot pushing there. Kleba, 6th place. I think he'd like to get up there and lead a lap to get it all settled in. Zach Hollinger in 7th, coming from 13th already. The guys from mid-pack already bidding for the lead here, Dwayne. Todd Slauson just went back a little ways. Let's watch Martin Plute here, because Martin Plute picking up 5 positions already. I'm not going to count that man out. He is a great racer, and I'll tell you what, we'll watch him go up through the field here when the time is right. I don't think these guys are too awful anxious about getting up there too awful early. Maybe Matthew George is. I don't know. I think Matthew led that lap. No, he did not.
Yep, he did.
Oh, yes, he did. Okay.
Yep, by 19 thousandths of a second.
Oh, wow. Unbelievable. And here comes Ronnie Norman on the outside.
Let me tell you, I'm kind of surprised that we only have 6 cars side by side at this stage of the race.
I know it. Yep, I
But
know it.
it is one thing I mean, they are showing patience here, not mixing it up too early, just trying to get to the end of the stage. Now I have a feeling with about 5 or 6 to go in the stage, we'll start seeing that outside line form up.
Kleba was giving Ronnie Norman a little bit of a push there, but I think he got a little hot and had to back out of it. And that was just enough to get Matthew George out front a little bit more with the help of Vincent Arthur. Good push. Nice. Cody Reeder, second place in the points coming into tonight. 14 points out of the lead. Him and Kleba back and forth all season long, haven't they, Dwayne?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's like one takes the lead one week and the other one takes the lead the next week. It's just back and forth.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch for sure, and they're not done yet.
The biggest mover this week, Joey Stat, working his way to the front here, started 22nd, running in 15th right now. Biggest mover in the points on that.
Yep.
Wow. I don't know. Is everybody getting single file again here, or what's going on? Ronnie Norman.
Looks like it.
Oh, he wants to lead a lap so bad. He's trying to make a deal here, I think. I think he's trying to make a deal with our points leader here, Dustin Kleba. Get me out there, give me a point, and then I'll duck down to the bottom, and then that way you'll be able to get a point. Is he going to get it this time? I think he did. Yes, he did.
He did.
All right, good man.
And he was hoping that he could bring it down in front of Matthew George,
right,
but just didn't have him cleared.
Yep.
Meanwhile, 3-wide battle mid-pack. Chad Engel, Jeffrey Mayers, and Cody Reeder. Cody backs out of it, but they were 3-wide through 1 and 2.
Wow. Yeah, boy, Cody backed way out of it, didn't he? Holy smoke. I'm not ready for that 3-wide stuff yet.
Not
If
yet.
we come down to the end of the race, we might see that, but golly.
Norman's still looking to go down, can't find the room, and now we're 3-wide for second.
Oh my gosh. Look at that up on top. And I thought Dalton Tucker went to the back earlier.
He did.
Wow.
He worked his way back up to the front and just kind of got hung out there, went to make a move to the outside, and nobody went with him.
Well, he broke into the points in the last couple of weeks here with some good runs. He's now 13th in the points, so a long ways out of it for the championship so far. We got a lot of season to go here. There's a lot can happen out there and change. So
Yeah, this is only race 9 of 36 races, so
yeah,
we've got a long way to go, not to mention a whole chase to go through. So
right.
Once we get to the chase, it's anybody's championship at that point.
Sure. All right, very good. Brian Powell started 10th. He kind of went backwards a little ways there, but he's got himself back up into it here.
Tell you what, I gotta be impressed with the patience these guys are showing. They're being racy, but they're not forcing the issue. They're taking the passes when they are given the opportunity, but they're not putting anybody in a bad spot. And it's showing here. These guys are doing a real good job tonight.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Ronnie Norman tonight, and kind of not to keep talking about just Ronnie, but I'm impressed. He picked up one position in the points last week, which really means a lot. He's back into fourth in the points. I know he's back a little ways. He's 87 points out, but that's not out of the season, yet at all. So just
not at this stage.
Yeah, just kind of watch him, and we will be watching him. Another one I was kind of watching was Joey Stats again. Going back to what I said, got himself back into the top 10 in points last week. And now he's only picked up 8 positions, but it's early in the race.
Yeah, now I'm sure he would like to get up there closer to the end to get some stage points, but right now we're only about almost halfway through stage 1. No point in pushing it to this point.
Cody Reeder, he started 9th, but boy, he got into that 3 wide situation. Now he's back here in 16th, just kind of riding. I don't think he's really too awful worried about getting up there and racing too hard yet. One that's kind of got me kind of scratching my head right now is Blade Timmons. I mean, he qualified 8th. What's going on with him right now, Dwayne? I mean, he's dead last.
Well, he's just biding his time, Rudy, and here he goes making a move right now as we say that. So he's just went to the back, wanted to make sure he stayed out of any early race incidents. Remember, these guys have no resets.
Right.
So if you get in an accident here, you're sitting on pit road to get it fixed. So he wanted to make sure that he's going to have a car that'll be there at the end.
Yep. And Jonathan Doherty there, he just blinked out big time. And I can understand why he'd probably be back there running, because if he's having a blinking issue, you definitely don't want him up there racing with the leader.
No, you don't want him pushing anybody or being pushed. It would just causes issues.
Got to get it figured out. All right, coming up here, Vincent Arthur now goes to the high side, and he's in front of Ronnie Norman. He wants that lead back. Matthew George says, no way, buddy. No way. Well, I'll tell you, Matthew George has been really looking strong the last few weeks, hasn't he?
He has.
Golly, man. Looks like Vincent Arthur. Oh, man, he was going to come down. I think he might have been able to do it, but, boy, it would have been a close one.
It was, he did not have the room. He made the right call there and stayed up. If he'd have come down earlier, that would have been a big through the infield for him.
Oh, my gosh, yeah, it could have been. Wow, he did it perfect right there. But I'll tell you what, Matthew George, I think, had to go check his drawers on that one. I ain't sure, but man, I would have.
I tell you what, there are some really good-looking race cars out here tonight.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Jeffrey Mayer's now up to 9th after starting 18th. Wow, big move for him. Chad Engel, there's another one. Third 15th. He just broke into the top 10, Dwayne.
Yep, and he's kind of been mid-pack so far since the drop of the green. Hasn't really forced the issue. He was 3 wide earlier, but he's definitely doing a good job tonight.
Well, it's coming up, the stage will be on lap 23, so these guys want to get inside that top 10 for stage points.
Yeah, and they definitely want to get ahead of the drivers who aren't in it for points. They're just here for owners' points because, wrecking! Chris Snyder goes around.
This ain't going to be good. This is not going to be good.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, man. Well, let's go back and check it out here and see what happened. Chris Snyder, I don't know, does he get bumper hooked or?
He does. Looks like John Cottle gets into the back of him there, and you can tell, they're not, this is that bumper hook we talk about. Yep. See, they're not even when he touches them, and it just spins him right down.
Oh, man.
And that's right into the 28 there, Matthew George.
Wow.
No,
Well, look like mostly everybody did a good job of missing them, but there was a couple that did get caught. Oh man, Sean Single, he just pulverized him. Did you see that? Oh my gosh.
CJ Mason getting a piece of that as well. Looks like the 8 of Nick Gillis gets into that. And oh man, oof. Josh Conover got rear-ended hard and then he's
Oh
got
really?
damage on both ends. Yeah. He
Let
got
me see if I can
rear-ended,
find
sent
him.
into Chris Snyder.
Gosh, is he at? Yes.
And that sent Snyder down into the path of the 31 who would have cleared it. But yeah, Single just had nowhere to go. So there are a lot of cars with damage here.
Oh yes, he did. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Conover got. Wow. Yeah, he got it on both ends. Goodness. Oh man, that's crazy. Well, everybody is going to come to pit road. Nope, not everybody.
Not
They don't
everybody.
have
We've
to.
got about half the field
Yeah.
staying out here.
And why would you think they would do that?
Well, stage points mostly.
Yeah, right. Well, let's see. Who do you want to? I feel like talking to Ronnie Norman if I can find him here. Where the heck is he? All right, he's in Full Send Motorsport. Let me get him up here.
Sure.
Ronnie Norman, you got a copy?
Hey, how you doing today, bud?
Doing good. Well, you got the lead up here. You got some bonus points under your belt now. How's the car feeling? And are you going to stay out and try to get the stage win?
Yeah, we're gonna try to get a stage win. I was pretty content with staying high, even though I was clear a couple times. I'm just wanting to kind of keep control of that high side because I know if I went down, then everybody would have just been trying to play leapfrog. So I was just trying to hold that outside and just try to let it race out. I didn't care if I kept getting past on the inside, but with the laps winding down, I think the stage ends 23. So I got me and Cleve out there pretty far. So I was like, well, I think Cleve is clear, so I better go down before he goes down. So. But yeah, we got the lead, but car feels good, and it just feels good to be up front at Dega. Don't really do this too often, so it's fun.
Yeah, it's good. Well, it's kind of a wild card race here tonight, It's a long one, though. 102 laps. That's a long race. Takes you a little while to get, Now, that final stage, you're going to have to go 55 laps. What's the plan for that? Will you be working with somebody? And what do you think? Maybe you'll just kind of split it up, go halfway, and try to stop, or how you going to do it?
I think I'm probably talking over with the teammates and see what they're thinking. I really have no idea. I don't really do strategy too much. So when we come to places like this, we've been kind of having some caution fests the last couple of weeks. So now that you got a green flag run, you don't really, you're like, oh, what do I need to do here? So yeah, hopefully we get some green flag runs, green flag pit stops as well. It'll be interesting, for make or break moments, get a good pit, maybe gain some spots. So, but yeah, I really have no idea. I'm just kind of winging it right now, and then when the time comes, we'll figure some stuff out and make it happen.
All right, buddy. We'll let you go then. Good luck out there, Ronnie.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, Dwayne. So let's see if they're going to get the one to go here. I think we're going to have about a 4-lap shootout. Does that sound right?
Looks like it may be that way. We'll take a look and see if the
yeah,
lights go out at the line.
Yeah, about a 4, maybe. Yeah. Yep, it'll be a 4-lap shootout. To the first stage. And, that's pretty good that he's thinking that far ahead. Most of these guys up here did. It looks like the front 7 stayed out. So that would be Ronnie Norman, Dustin Kleba, Zach Hollinger, Corey Wharton, Jeffrey Mayers, Joey Stats, and Brady Moat. Everybody else come to pit road. And there's still 2 guys sitting on pit road. Josh Conover and Sean Single.
Yeah, they got the worst of the damage there in that accident. So don't know if Conover's going to rejoin the race or if he's just going to admin from there. But we'll have to wait and see.
Such a bummer. You just hate to see guys get time invested into a good race like this. And once they get that time invested in it, then they get taken out. And it's just like, oh, my gosh. Gosh,
And Conover has finally rejoined the track, so
Oh, good.
he's one lap down now. Sean has a lot more damage. He definitely got the worst end of that deal, so I'm sure he'll be there maybe another lap or two here. "22 cars remaining on the lead lap. We will be restarting on lap 19. So it'll kind of be like a green-white checker.
Yep.
Pace truck's off. And here they have to come all the way around through the tri-oval as the start-finish line's more down towards turn 1 than in the middle of the tri-oval. All right, flag man has the green in the air.
Green flag, green flag.
We're back underway from Talladega. 3 laps to go in stage 1.
All right, so now next week they will be going to Dover.
Yes.
So,
yep, going from the fast high banks of Talladega to the fast small track of Dover.
yeah. Zach Hollinger to the lead from 13th.
Yeah, he tried to go down, but he did not have the room. Now we're 3 wide for the lead.
He is getting shuffled out. Kleba goes right up the middle.
Luckily, there was a hole he could fall back into, but that was almost disastrous.
That's a fact.
And that's how you can tell we're getting down to the end of the stage, Rudy. A lot of more guys here getting more aggressive as Norman goes to the high side to try to control this race again. He's seen enough of that.
Yeah, he wants that first stage win. And right now, Jeffrey Mayer's on the bottom trying to get up there. He wants the lead lap. He wants to win this first stage. But we're going to come to 2 to go for this stage.
And Dalton Tucker trying to make it happen on the outside, 3 wide. Doesn't have any help, so he's going to fall back.
Yeah, that's a bummer right there that you can't, there's nothing you can do. You know, you get a run, but it's like dragging a parachute.
Yes, sir. 2 to go in the stage, and Kleba goes low, has the momentum, and he takes the lead.
Oh, boy. Yeah, for the first time today. Now, Ronnie's probably second-guessing his move there to go to the high side because nobody wants to give him a shove, which is kind of a bummer. Zach Hollinger would really, think of how much he would get in points right there. Well, I guess Zach's not in points, Ronnie is, if he could just get some help. And here it goes.
Third line starting to form up. Martin Flute now helping Dalton Tucker, but it's not quite enough. White flag is in the air. Last lap for stage 1.
Corey Wharton makes it to the outside, but Kleba leads that lap, his first lap of the race. Wharton high side. Wow, man, look at that. What a move by Wharton coming from 19th. Oh, and they're spinning.
Wall.
Who was that? Joey Stats? No. Who was that?
That was Brian Powell.
Oh my gosh. Everybody dodged him. No caution.
No caution.
Oh my gosh. Look at this mess up here. Holy smokes, they're going to go 3 wide. They're beating and banging. Oh my God. Ronnie Norman's going to hit him. And Corey Wharton's going to take the win here, it looks like. Maybe. I don't know.
Coming back. Hollinger on the outside. He's going to get it.
Oh,
they're beating
my
and banging. We
God.
are almost 4 wide.
4 wide. Holy
wow.
smokes. And Zach Hollinger comes home with that win, wasn't it?
That was 5/1000ths of a second, Rudy. He got the stage win.
Gosh, I am telling you.
Tell you what, they were almost 4 wide, 3 wide.
Yep.
Second place 5/1000ths of a second. Third place 7/1000ths of a second.
Wow,
so
man.
it doesn't get much closer than that at a line.
Nope.
And that was just stage 1.
Yeah, I know it. Just imagine
That wasn't
what
even
two,
the end of the race.
yeah, just think what the next two are going to be like. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Well, we got to get him up here. I'll let you talk to him here. Let me get him up here. If I can find him. Back. Hollander. Here he comes. There you go.
Zach Hollinger, Dwayne in the booth. Got a copy.
Zach? Not going to talk to us. All right, then. Last call, Zach. You there?
Yeah, what's up, bud?
Well, you get the stage win in classic Talladega fashion, 5/1000ths of a second, 3 wide for the stage 1 win. How do you feel about the car out there? How's the race shaping up for you?
Oh well, it's a lot of fun. Cars are a little wobbly right now. Pushes aren't really fun through the corner, but it's been fun. The guys are doing good, keeping them straight. Other than that 2 incidences that we had.
And did you expect to be almost 4 wide for the stage win?
Oh well, no, not really, but I kind of forced the issue on that, so I had to go somewhere with a big run like I did, and the 7 just went with me, so it was good to have him coming with me.
All right. Well, for stage 2, you got anybody you're working with to try to keep you up there?
I don't think I have many friends out here, so probably try to keep behind somebody and push them.
All right. Well, good luck, and hopefully we'll be talking to you at the end.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Stage 1 winner, folks. Zach Hollinger.
And Dalton Tucker stays out, so he will be your race leader.
Yeah.
Restart for stage 2.
So now we got Dalton Tucker. Let's see. Yeah, the ones that stayed out, Dalton Tucker, Vincent Arthur, Chad Engel, Martin Plute, John Cottle, and Todd Slauson. Now, these guys all pitted on that last caution. So I think that's why they stayed out.
Yeah, now, keep an eye on Joey's stats. He did come down pit road, but he didn't stop in his box.
Right.
I think he's doing that so that he can pit with 1 to go and
yeah.
top off on fuel.
That's not a bad idea. But, with the second stage, lap 45, I'm not sure what the advantage of that would be because,
well, you get fuel, you stay in the back, you stay out of trouble.
True. That is true.
Now, Josh Conover did get his lap back thanks to this caution.
Good.
He was the wave around, so he is now back on the lead lap. Make that 22 cars now on the lead lap. Brian Powell, the only car 1 lap down. Sean Single has taken his car behind the wall with too much damage.
Okay, very good.
All right. Well, the lights are out. We will be going green this time by. So after stage 1, we'll give you a quick rundown of the running order. Vincent Arthur currently scored as the race leader. Dalton Tucker, it looks like he crossed the line. So sorry about that. Dalton Tucker, the race leader. Vincent Arthur, second. Martin Plute in third. Chad Engel will restart fourth. John Cottle in fifth. Todd Slauson sixth. Jonathan Dougherty in seventh. Blade Timmons now up to eighth. Cody Reeder ninth. Tyson Palmquist 10th. Corey Wharton will restart 11th. Ronnie Norman up to 12th. Jeffrey Mayers 13th. Dustin Kleba will restart 14th. Chris Snyder 15th. Zach Hollinger 16th. Brady Moats 17th. Nick Galis in 18th. Matthew George 19th. And Joey Stats did come back down pit road to top off. He'll restart 20th. CJ Mason 21st. And Josh Conover in 22nd. Brian Powell, the only, is on pit road. He's now 2 laps down.
Well, here we go, Dwayne. We're going to start them back up here on lap 26, folks. Looking for lap 45 for the next stage, stage number 2. So our first stage winner, Jack Hollinger, he seemed pretty happy about winning the stage, though. I mean, that's good. But
Yeah.
he's not in the points, so that actually what that meant was he actually did take some stage points away from somebody.
Yes.
You know, that's a bad part of it, but oh well.
And that's what they're out here to do, play spoiler.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, here we go. Pace truck's off. Tucker gonna bring him around at 65 mile an hour through the tri-oval. There he goes. Green is out. We're underway for stage 2 from Talladega.
Wow, look at him get single file that fast. Unbelievable.
Yeah. And how about Chad Inglerudy up to 2nd place?
I know it. I know it, man. That's great.
Oh, Vincent Arthur needs to be careful. You don't want to push the pusher.
Yeah, boy, look what it cost him back there. He's going to fall out now. He's going to fall out of that top 5 or 6 here.
And right now, just like at the start of the race, pretty much the entire field, single file.
I know these guys know something that we don't know. Because, boy, I'll tell you, I ain't never seen them go single file like this. This is pretty wild. Gosh, all I've ever seen, you know, like at super speedways, was they're running double file the whole way, pretty much.
Yeah, and I think having no resets is playing into that, Rudy. These guys are trying to be cautious. They know, just like with that first accident that we had, it only takes one slip up by somebody to end your night. So they want to make sure that they're in this to the end. And right now we're 3 wide for 4th. Corey Wharton and Ronnie Norman making his move back to the front. And now they've got some drafting help. Now the second line did pick up a 3rd car, so that's going to help them progress forward.
Yeah, boy, they are getting rambunctious here like crazy. But Dalton Tucker did get the lead some laps, so that's good. Cody Reeder wants to get up there. He wants to lead a lap. He's seen Kleba got the lead one, so he needs to get one to try to maintain that 14 points behind Kleba.
And they're coming up on Brian Powell here in a hurry. Let's hope they see him.
Boy. Yeah,
looks like
really.
they do. They get it back to 2 wide in a hurry. So he'll be able to rejoin the draft here. He will be 3 laps down, though, in 23rd.
Oh, man. Well, there goes Cody Reeder to the front. He's in front of Dalton Tucker now. Those two could become good teammates right there and start getting to pushing. And that could mean trouble for Vincent Arthur. Cody gets a bonus point. Well, everybody knows the tale. Now, Josh Conover, I want to check on him. That damage has really cost him some serious, serious time on the track. He just cannot keep up the pace with these guys. Looks like his top speed might be about 166 mile an hour, Dwayne.
Yeah, and that's really going to hurt him in the long run. You see all that rear end damage.
Yep.
The spoiler is bent out of shape, all up in the air. That's That's never a good sign here.
Nope.
If it was Martinsville or Dover, even a short track, I would say he'd be fine, but not at a place that's so air dependent as a super speedway.
Well, Chris Snyder has fallen back now after starting 4th place. He's back to 21st. He's got that damage as well. Man, he took a heck of a hit in the back. So after that bumper hook, gosh, we hate to see that bumper hook, don't we?
Yes, sir.
Man, I hate to see that. CJ Mason picking up 4 spots since the start of the race. Back
Cody
to the
Reeder
front.
got forced out of line, Rudy, and had to drop to the back. He's up out of the draft of the first group, but he's still got Blade Timmons, Brady Motes, and Matthew George behind him. So he does have drafting help, but he's dropped way to the back because of that. And here comes Jeffrey Mayers to lead his first lap of the day.
Yes, sir. Great job. Well, we're having a lot of them single lap leaders. That's great. I like to see that. But Todd Slauson, I've been watching him. I like that car. It's a beautiful looking car. I don't know, just the colors, I guess. Mountain Dew with that. It's got that MaxspeedTV green on the bottom of it there. I was looking at that. I don't know if you call it like a teal green, but that's the MaxspeedTV colors. That's pretty cool. I like it. Number 4 here, Martin Plute. He's come a long ways. Moved up 10 spots. And climbing.
Corey Wharton up on the highest side, getting hung out to dry. And he finds a spot. And we were under cloud cover earlier in this race, Rudy. The sun's come out. The track temperature's up to 104. So that's going to affect the handling of these cars as well.
Boy, I guess so. Ow! Yeah. Holy smoke. All right, looks like Jeffrey Mayer going to lead another lap here.
And outside line gets a heck of a run here.
Whoa, I guess so. Vincent Arthur, I think, led that.
Yeah, and he's going to stay. He's going to bring it down.
Ooh, man. You see that Ronnie Norman almost come with him.
Yeah, he wanted to, but he just didn't have the room.
Nope, he couldn't come down. Oh, wow, that was quick saving right there by Ronnie Norman. It's like, whoops, no, I can't go down there. There's a car there. All right, Jonathan Doherty. Doherty started 25th. He's up to 13th. Ooh, and blinking. Whoops. Oh, man. Nick
Yeah, he
Kylis?
was running up in the top 5, and he started blinking. They had to move to the rear, so.
Yeah, he's still blinking now and then. Nick Geilis now 14th. I think he did get caught up in something here. I don't think he got the damage that everybody else got, but he did get it. It looks like maybe a little front spoiler damage is about all he got. He seems to be okay as long as he stays in the draft.
That's a good-looking car, too.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. I like it. Right behind him, we've seen Joey Stats. Wow, he was going backwards there for a while. You were talking about Cody Reeder. There he is back here in 16th place right now.
Yeah, and with them going 3 wide like they have been, I don't think he's in a hurry to get back up there. Josh Conover now about to be under fire from the pack. That'll put him back 1 lap down.
Yeah, dang. Nothing he can do about it. They're just so much faster than him.
Yeah, when you're that damaged, you're out there, you know they're coming. It's just a matter of time. Best thing he can do is hope to get back in line, get in that bubble of air that is the draft.
Right.
And once you're behind somebody, it does help. And looks like he's going to Gonna have to pick a lane here. Is he gonna stay low?
Is he gonna get off the track? No.
No, he's gonna stay low, and there he goes below the yellow.
Yeah,
let these guys go by.
Yep, that's the best thing to do. Get off the dang track and let them go, you know? Good job. Well, Ronnie Norman back to the lead. Yeah, I hate to see Josh go a lap down, and I'm sure he's kind of bummed about that. That makes a long night when you're back there. There's nobody to race with, you know?
Yeah, I've been in that situation before, Rudy. Yeah. It's not fun.
Yeah, no, he may be able to hang on to the pack here for a while. As long as you got guys like right behind him there, Brady Moats might help him. But the thing of it is, Brady cannot push him. If he tried pushing on the back of that car, it could spell trouble.
I don't think he wants to push on the back of that car.
Oh man, look at him. I don't know. That could, you know as well as I do. You don't really want to do that.
Yeah, no.
He's got a damaged car, and
Well, as long as he feels comfortable doing it, and you see the car jerk there, that's part of the issue. But if Conover can stay right there between them, he'll be fine. But he needs that draft to be fast.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think he just needs to just stay there. Brady does not want to try to push him. Oh my gosh, it's making me nervous right there. Gosh. Yeah, just stay right close to his bumper, but don't touch him.
And Powell now about to go another lap down here.
Oh man.
The field comes up on him, and he'll hold the low line.
Well, every league's different. Some guys will say, go to the high side, or some of them will say, hey, we'll get below the yellow line, or whatever. So that apparently this league here, they're okay with them staying on the track. To stay on the low side, hold your line, and they can go around them on the outside. That's not a bad call.
And we're coming in on the closing laps of stage 2.
Yes, sir. Be 5 to go this time by. And it'll be interesting to see if I don't think there's a chance Zach's is Zach gonna get back up there? Maybe, I don't know. He's in 9th place. It's a possibility, because you know how they raced on that first stage there, coming to the end of it. Oh my gosh, they were 4 wide. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy stuff.
Well, here they go 3 wide right now.
All right, coming to 4 to go this time by for stage 2, and Ronnie Norman. I think he's kind of setting his mind right now where he is not going to be denied this stage win. But golly, man, he did everything. He fought and fought and fought so hard on that first stage, but it just wasn't meant to be, Right.
He did everything he could. Chris Schneider now goes a lap down, leave 20 cars on the lap. but CJ Mason is only about a straightaway ahead of the leaders right now. So
Yep.
by the time this shakes out, we're probably only gonna have 19 on the lead lap.
Man. Yep. So Vincent Arthur back to the front. I'll tell you, the way these guys have been doing these stages like this is absolutely insane. That first stage was insane. You guys were 4 wide up there. Boy, if this second stage is anything like that, it's going to be a barn burner for the end of this race.
Definitely crazy, but that's what you come here to watch. Absolutely. It was fun.
Yeah, it was. Be 2 to go this time by. For stage 2.
Oh, and looks like Dalton Tucker started blinking. He has disappeared.
Ooh, yeah, he's back now, but wow. That's not good. No, not good at all.
For Chad Engel, that is probably the scariest scenario, having that guy just disappear like that in front of you, because when he comes back, you don't know if he's going to be inside your car, in front of you, or behind you.
That is a fact. You see, these guys are just inches apart here, folks, at 190 plus mile an hour. Wow, look at this. They're going to go. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Look at this. There's still got 1 to go when they come to the line here, but holy smokes, man, they're going to do it. Coddle. Oh, my gosh. Martin Plute, Zach Hollinger into the mix again.
Yeah, Hollinger's been looking for somebody to go to that outside line with him, and just no takers yet.
Yep. That doesn't mean it. Oh, there we go.
White flag is in the air for stage 2.
Ronnie Norman goes up there, but I don't think it's going to be enough. It's going to be a little too late for all that.
Well, they're getting more cars up there.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, yeah, they are. They're shuffling Jeffrey Mayers out. Holy smoke. Yeah, Corey Wharton's up there now.
And Vincent Arthur would love to see it end this way, because that would be maximum stage points if he could get the win here.
Yes, sir. I think he's going to get it. Well, maybe not. Dalton Tucker's pulling out. Oh, my gosh. He got enough of a run.
And this will be points for him as well. But look at the run from the 67. Mayers 3 wide again.
Gosh, who got it?
Jeffrey Mayers by 1,000th of a second.
Oh, my gosh. Well, okay. We got to, man.
All right. This race was not disappointed, Rudy.
No, this has been great. Well, we got to see if we can find him real quick and get him up here. Jeffrey Mayers, there he is. Jeffrey Mayers, you got a copy?
Yes.
Well, we're figuring it out here. It looks like you won stage 2. Boy, we can't tell sometimes. It's so crazy out there.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. That was a crazy finish there.
It was. It was just like stage 1 was. Stage 1 actually was going 4 wide, but you guys that was pretty intense. Well, talk about intensity out there. Man, you get the stage 2 win and you get the points. What's it going to be like when we come down to the end of the final stage?
It should be pretty interesting and fun. These guys are there's a tough group for sure, and just be up here and running with them. It's been fun, and now it's just going to be about patience, trying to get to the end.
Well, did you win the stage?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm hearing, anyways.
Yes, okay, by 1,000th of a second.
Why is Dalton ahead of you?
Right on. That's crazy. A lot of fun.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoy yourself, Jeffrey. Keep digging, man. I can't wait to see how this race is going to go, man. It's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Yep. You were in flatline, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
And Dalton Tucker slid through his pit box, Rudy. That's going to cost him.
Yeah, that will be. Oh, boy.
And look at this. Chad Engel, the first one off of pit road. Now the top.
Joey Stats, I'm showing.
Yep, you're right.
Joey Stats, Vincent Arthur, Martin Plute, and then Chad Engel. So, I'll talk to somebody real quick.
Sure.
What do you feel like? Like Joey Stats? Joey Stats?
Sure.
I'll talk to him. Yeah, I'll move him up here for you. There you go.
Joey Stats, Dwayne the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, you played the cautious route for the start of the race, qualifying back in the back. You've made your way now to the lead. Are you going to stay there or drop back?
Well, there the first couple stages, got some stage points and stuff. I'm running for the dash for points and trying to get the win, so I'm probably just going to stay up here.
All right. Well, you got anybody that you're working with that can keep you there?
Yeah, I got my teammates Nick Geilis and John Cottle, but I'm not exactly sure where they are in the running order right now, but hopefully they can find their way up here and we can all three work together and get us a win.
All right. Well, we look forward to watching it. If the end of the first two stages was any indication, the end of this race should be quite a treat.
Yes, for sure.
All right. Well, good luck to you, and hopefully we're talking to you at the end.
Yep, thank you, sir.
All right, very good. Very good.
All right, we'll see if the lights go out this time. And they do. We are ready to go back racing. A reset of the running order here as we get ready to go back green. Joey Stats scored as the race leader, and considering he started 22nd, great job for him. Vincent Arthur, your pole sitter, going to restart second. Martin Plute will restart third. Chad Engel fourth. Jeffrey Mayers in fifth. Todd Slauson sixth. Corey Wharton in seventh. Eighth is Ronnie Norman. Jonathan Dougherty in ninth. John Cottle 10th. Zach Hollinger 11th. Tyson Palmquist in 12th. Nick Galis in 13th. Dustin Kleba in 14th. Brady Moats 15th, Blade Timmons in 16th, Matthew George 17th, 18th is Dalton Tucker, Chris Snyder in 19th, and Cody Reeder, the last car on the lead lap, in 20th. Josh Conover is the first car, 1 lap down in 21st. Brian Powell 6 laps down in 22nd. CJ Mason has taken his car behind the wall. He's currently scored 23rd. And Sean Single out in 24th place. "22 cars still running, and there will be 55 laps to go when we take the green. Hayes trucks off. Well, what do you think, Rudy? We're going to see him go back to single wide, or are we done with that?
No, I think they're going to probably do that here, at least to get started, To get started, and then they'll probably, then they'll get doubled back up again.
Green flag. Stage 3 underway.
Well, I think we're going to do a little crank it up here. We haven't done that yet tonight, so let's do it, okay?
Sounds good to me.
Well, Joey Stats is still hanging on to the lead, but not by a whole lot. Boy, they're starting to get 3 wide up here now, Dwayne. I mean, this is crazy.
No. The single file didn't last long, did it?
Nope. You were right.
Blade Timmons being led by Dalton Tucker and Jonathan Doherty. And Plute goes up to collect that third line. Chad Ingle leading.
If you remember Blade Timmons, he went clear to the back. Remember at the beginning of the race? And he stayed back there. And now third stage is underway here, and he is not going to. I mean, we're at the halfway mark right now. It's time to move to the front.
The time for holding back is gone. Now you got to start making your moves to the front. You still got one more pit stop to go, so you can't be too aggressive. But you got to start getting those positions back.
Zach Hollinger, he pulls out to the outside. Oh, we got his
bumper hook.
Caution, yellow flag.
Was that Vincent Arthur? I think. I got to find him here. Hold on. Oh, man. What? Bumper hook? Is that what it was? It looked like.
Yes, sir. Off of Zach Hollinger. Hollinger just ducks down at the last second right before he touches him, and it sends him down into the 67 of Jeffrey Mayers. And that happened right in front of the field.
Dang.
A lot of cars. Zach Hollinger goes for a heck of a ride there. Now, Blade Timmons does a heck of a job of avoiding that.
Oh, my gosh. Dalton Tucker got tore up. Man, there's a bunch of them got tore up.
Yeah, Tyson Palmquist not as lucky. Brady Moats getting a piece of that. Our points leader, Dustin Cleva, he's involved in that as well.
Oh, no.
He gets turned. Now, it looks like his damage is minimal. He just got turned off the front of Matthew George. Didn't really hit anything major, so he should be okay. But, yeah, a lot of drivers going to be sitting on pit road to get that fixed.
Cody Reeder, Okay, Cody Reeder's okay. It looks like his car's clear. Oh, yeah, man, a lot of cars tore up in that one. Martin Plute sitting on pit road. Vincent Arthur coming down. He is tore up big time. Zach Hollinger. Oh, man, there's hardly anything. That thing looks like a modified out there right now. Nothing left of the front of it. After winning the second stage, golly, man. That's how fast things get turned around here, you know?
Yes, sir. And I would say go on board with Blade Timmons, Erdy. Watch how the seas just kind of part for him.
Well, I can't now. It's too far back.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's
I can
all
only
right.
go back about a minute, and then, you know, after that, you're can't.
Well, no surprise here. Pit road is a very busy place. Joey Stats, John Cottle stay out, as well as Nick Galis. So these guys stay out. Everybody else comes in. I imagine we're going to see repairs and 4 tires. And Martin Plute has taken his car behind the wall. Too much damage.
Boy.
Josh Conover was the recipient of the lucky dog, so he'll be back on the lead lap.
Oh, great. Hey, he just keeps doing that. Maybe eventually he'll be able to get up there and get it. Yeah.
Yeah, have the damage fixed enough he can actually start making some moves.
Yeah. Look at that. He's climbing right now. He's up to 15th. He just passed a bunch of them that were on pit road getting damage fixed. Not bad. Not bad. Hey, looking up for him. That's a way to come back from it right there. Very good. Yeah, we got Zach Hollinger, Vincent Arthur. Martin Plute is taking his car behind the wall. Tyson Palmquist, he's sitting on pit road. Brian Powell still out there. He's gonna try to pick up a couple of positions here. If he can get by Tyson and Martin Plute, that'll pick up 2 more spots for him, put him into the top 20.
Yeah, and he definitely should be able to do that.
Yeah.
You know, Zach Hollinger still on pit road, trying to get as much damage as he can fixed. Vincent Arthur, Tyson Palmquist, they still have meatball flags, so required repairs going on for those two. They're probably going to be about 5 or 6 laps down by the time they get it fixed.
Yeah.
All right, lights are out. Joey Stats electing to take the outside line here on this restart. So the top 3, Joey Stats, John Cottle, Nick Galis, stay out. 4th place is currently Joey Wharton, Blade Timmons in 5th, Cody Reeder in 6th, Chris Snyder 7th, Matthew George 8th. 9th is Jeffrey Mayers, Chad Ingle now 10th, Ronnie Norman in 11th, Dustin Kleba out but with damage in 12th, Todd Slauson in 13th, Dalton Tucker 14th, Jonathan Dougherty in 15th there, Brady Moats 16th, and Josh Conover, the last car on the lead lap, in 17th position.
We're going to be restarting on lap 56. And not counting the stage caution, we've had 2 cautions here tonight. And 26 lead changes. We'll have 47 to go. 47 to go when they get the green.
And it does look like it was too much damage for Vincent Arthur. He has taken it behind the wall. So he pulls Sitter out of the race.
Dang.
Off.
Terrible.
We'll bring him around to the restart zone here. There he goes.
Green, green, green.
Green flag. We're back underway from Talladega now. I am a little worried about the jump he got, Rudy. Normally that's a good thing, but at a restrictor plate track, that's not a good sign. They are going to freight train him when they catch him.
I would say yes, probably. Boy, I'll tell you, I don't think I would have done that, but Cottle getting a good run here. He's going to come up behind him.
Looks like he stays with him.
Wow, I really thought that they would have pulled out one around him. Nick Gillis now in 3rd after starting 11th, and we thought his night was over earlier. But boy, he has really come alive here in this second half of the race.
And that outside line now starting to make a move, led by Corey Wharton. Chad Engel giving him a good push. And you know, Chad has been doing a great job. He has been in the top 10 all race, Rudy.
Sure, yes he has. Yep. Yeah, he's done excellent here. And he's got, look who he's got right behind him is our points leader, Dustin Kleba.
And look at the number of cars in that pack that have damage.
Yeah. All right, they're riding. Ronnie Norman's still in it. He's got a little bit of damage, but...
Yeah, his quality's dropped down to 74%. He's blinking there, but it's coming back up. So it looks like whatever issues he's having is starting to straighten itself out.
Wow, they're really getting close right now. Chad Engel, boy, big wiggle by Chad there. Oh, that made me a little nervous.
And that's just a product of these cars, the way they draft, the way they race. You got to really have a lot, and I think Engel's getting out of it going to the back here. He didn't like what he saw. But you really got to have a high steering ratio set, and even then it still wiggles around on you, so you got to be really careful when you're pushing somebody.
Oh man, Doherty's still blinking a little bit. Conover now 8 seconds off of the pace, even though he's back here working with let's see, he's working with the number 37 there. That's Brian Powell. Brian Powell has passed up. He passed up Tyson Palmquist. And this time around, he will pass Martin Plute and Vincent Arthur, and that will put him into 19th.
Yep, from 22nd to 19th in 1 lap.
Awesome. Awesome. Heck yeah. Good job, Brian. Oh, that's a good
up.
Good for him to work together there.
Yes, sir. Up front, Ronnie Norman looking to take the lead back. Stats will lead another one.
He's liking it now that he got up front, boy. He's really liking this. And I figured this would be the strategy that he would pull. That first half of the race, he just laid in the back there and took his time. This second half, he's got himself to the front. He did a 2-tire change, okay, on that pit stop, so he could get out before everybody else. And you can see what it showed here. You know, 2 tires is all he really needed. He didn't need 4. Some guys did 4, some did 2, and he may have maybe taken the other 2 on one of the other pit stop, one of the other cautions. You know, you never know. Yeah, I can't tell now. You know,
and that's the beauty of the super speedway. The tires really don't wear.
Right.
You got to get over 100 laps on them before you got to worry about changing them. And we're only doing 102 tonight, so you could definitely, in theory, you could run on the same set of tires the whole race.
Yeah, good job by these guys. Chris Snyder, Cody Reeder, these guys laying back just a little. And the ones that where I would probably, you know, really like to be is back here with Matthew George and John Doherty, because you're kind of in that safe zone back there that if something happened up in front, you do have a little time to check up and maybe get out of the way so you don't get involved in any wreck or anything. But these guys are really kind of racing pretty conservative right now.
Yeah, we're coming up on 40 to go, so still plenty of time left in this race. They've seen a couple of big wrecks already. They don't want to be a part of another one.
That's right. Yeah, I mean,
And
some of these guys.
Go ahead.
Some of these guys are out. It's heartbreaking to see these guys out this early, you know.
Yeah, we've had some fast cars out of this race. Our pole sitter, Vincent Arthur, Martin Plute was in the top 5 the earlier part of this race. So some really fast cars out, no fault of their own, just accident they couldn't avoid.
Yep. Conover still. Yeah, he's still working with Brian Powell back here, which is good because it's keeping him up to speed so he doesn't go a lap down. You know, but he is a half a lap behind right now, so it's inevitable that he probably will go a lap down because both of them guys together with the damage that they both have, yeah, they're faster, but not that much faster. All right, who are they coming up on here?
Zach Hollinger.
Yep. And boy, has he got a lot of damage on that car.
Yeah, he's 4 laps down. This will put him 5 down.
Oh, man. After winning stage 2, gee, that takes a wind right out of your sails, don't it?
Yes, it does. Another fast car that now is junk because of a wreck.
Yep. Golly, man. Oh, total shame. Guys are really getting a little antsy here, like it's getting to the close to the last lap, but I'm anxious to see what they're going to show us here at the end, Dwayne, because this is going to be insane. If it's anything like stage 1 and stage 2 finale there, oh my gosh, I can't imagine. How do you top that?
Win the race upside down, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, yep. Hey, that's a good one. Yeah. I've seen them sideways. I've seen them backwards. I don't think I've ever seen them one upside down, but hey, anything's possible.
Anything's possible. This is Talladega.
Yep. I have. I've seen them they've won backwards. Yep. Sideways, the guy went across the line sideways. Won by just a few thousandths of a second. Oh, I've seen a lot of good ones.
Now that second group is starting to catch the main pack. Led by Blade Timmons, and he's going to take him to the 3rd lane.
Yes, sir. Thing is, you don't want to get up there too early. You know, that's my thing. You get up there too early, and all you're going to do is you're going to falter, and you're going to go back, and you're going to have to get it all gathered back up again. But if you can find somebody to get you there and stay with you, you know, which he's got right now, he's got Brady Moats with him, and Jeffrey Mayer. So Jeffrey Mayer's, I was worried that he maybe had too much damage after that wreck, but apparently not.
Yeah, and for some of these guys who have the damage, like you see the front end clip for Dalton Tucker completely missing. As long as he stays in the draft, as long as he stays behind somebody, he'll stay up to speed. But if he tries to cut out and get in front, he's going to drop like a rock.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's a good example right there. Dalton Tucker with that whole front clip gone. Yeah, how he's able to do that. You know, stay right with the back.
Yep.
The car's fast. It's just that if he pulls out of that draft, he's just going to go backward.
Yeah, and being where the damage is, he may not even know that that front bumper's missing because there's no live spotter to tell him, hey, you've got damage. So he may not even realize it. But right now, he's doing what he needs to. So he stays in line. He'll at least, come away with a decent finish.
Yeah. Well, Joey Stats looks like he may, I think he's taking over the most laps led right now. Here comes Ronnie Norman up on the outside, which he's led 12 laps. I'm not sure. I ain't really sure who's got the most laps led here tonight. I really could not tell you. Matthew George led 6. Jeffrey Mayers led 3. Zach Hollinger led 2. So I'm thinking Joey Stats may have the most laps led right now, Dwayne.
Wow. Pretty impressive.
Yeah. We're starting 22nd. Heck yeah, man. You were talking about patience earlier.
Yeah.
Look at that, man. Showed patience that first half of the race, and this second half, that word patience is not even in his vocabulary now.
Nope, now it's guard the bottom line and hope for the best.
That is a fact. Well, thank you again, everybody, for tuning in tonight. I know there wasn't a whole lot of you, but I don't know what's going on with that. Thank you all for tuning in. We do appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night for the Lucky Dog Sim Racing. Don't recall exactly right now where they're at, but we'll be running the.
I believe it's going to be Atlanta.
Yeah, we'll be running the Gen 6 cars, so that'll be interesting. All right, Joey Stats showing away. Todd Slauson has got himself back into 8th position. And our points leader, Kleba, I think he's just kind of hanging on here. I think he's waiting to see. Let's get some more laps turned down here. We're coming up on 30 to go here in a couple more laps. So 30 to go, things are going to start getting even a little bit more intense. Once we get inside that 20 to go, things are going to really heat up, Dwayne.
Yeah, and I'm just wondering if these guys are maybe setting up for a final pit stop.
Yeah, they got to be thinking about that pretty quick here. I know I would be. I would be thinking about it like any time.
And here they come. The back half of the field is braking to come down pit road, led by Justin Kleba, Cody Rader, Blade Timmons, Matthew George, Jeffrey Mayers, Brady Moats, and Jonathan Doherty, all on pit road.
Yep. And how many times have we seen that them guys that pit first are usually the guys that come out on top of this?
Yeah, and they got to make sure they make no mistakes here. Now, it looks like some guys are changing. So it looks like a 2-tire stop for these guys. And they're going to come out of pit road.
That's probably what I would do. 2 tires, full of fuel, and out of there.
So these guys have stopped. They will be able to make it from here. Jeffrey Mayer's not having a good stop. Looks like he took 4 tires. He just went a lap down.
Oh, that was a mistake. Gosh.
That will leave 8 cars that need to come down pit road. And they're all in a pack right now together. So we'll have to wait and see how long it is before they come down.
Chris Snyder also, he did not come to pit road either. That makes 9, but he is not in that front pack right now. And he's got damage, so this is hurting him right now.
Yeah.
Those guys that just pitted just went by him.
Alton Tucker, Chad Engel bring it down pit road.
Yep. So that leaves 6
Black
out
flag
there
for Jonathan Doherty.
Oh no! And he took it behind the wall.
Looked like he may have blinked out. He's still on pit road at this point. We'll see if he comes back out or not. So leave 6 who have yet to pit.
Yeah. Joey Stats, John Cottle, Ronnie Norman, Nick Gillis, Corey Wharton, and Todd Slauson. Those guys have yet to come to pit road. They are kind of closing on them guys that just got done pitting here. Cody Reeder, Blade Timmons, and Dustin Kleba. The leaders are not that far behind. About maybe 7 seconds behind them, something like that, 7 or 8 seconds.
Yeah, they can definitely see them.
Yeah, these guys got to pit. Yeah, I'm riding along here with Joey.
It's going to be interesting to see how long do they wait before they come down pit road.
Right.
I think they may be, their plan might be to try to run it dry, take maybe just a splash of gas, no tires, and get back out there. What I would do.
Yeah. I put, I wasn't really sure with 90% fuel. I was thinking about 32 to 35 laps, but it could maybe stretch it a little bit further. But 90% fuel, it's thinning it down just a little. So let's see what they can do here.
And we're within the window right now.
Here comes Joey Stats. Joey Stats. Yeah. Gallus and Cottle come in with them, so that leaves Ronnie Norman, Corey Wharton, and Todd Slauson. Those 3 need to come in.
And we'll keep an eye on it. Cody Reeder now halfway down the backstretch. He would assume the lead if these guys take 4 tires.
Gosh, I don't think they would they?
No, it does look like only fuel only for Stats.
Yep.
Nick Galis gets out ahead of him, as does John Cottle, but Stats is with Galis, so they'll be able to draft as Cody Reeder comes to the start-finish line right now. So these 3, they're going to lose the lead here as they're just now getting to the merge area.
Right.
They've still got to get up to speed. Cody Reeder and company, they're 185 mile an hour and closing, so look for these 3 to get past here very shortly. Here they come.
Yeah, but look at this though. They're working together really strong. Oh my gosh, look at that run Cody Reeder just got though.
Yeah, they're still doing about 10 mile an hour faster now.
Yep.
The good news is they'll be able to catch on the back end of this, and it'll be a 6-car pack to the end. So looks like 3 sets of teammate, 3-car teammate groups here. So 3 versus 3 as we come into 25 to go.
Yep. Now, Ronnie Norman, Corey Wharton, Todd Slauson have not made any move to come to pit road yet. They could be running it out, Dwayne, thinking that there may be a caution, but with the field getting stretched out as much as it is, I think a caution's kind of like probably not going to happen right now. I it's hard to say.
It depends on how much these packs start racing now. It's pretty stretched out. Chad Engel is leading a large group of about 7 cars right now, and our leaders are in a 6-car pack. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this shakes out.
Sure. Well, some of these cars back here, though, do have some damage. Dalton Tucker's got damage. Josh Conover's got damage. Matthew George has got damage. Brian Powell's got damage. A lot of these guys have got damage back here. Chris Snyder, the whole back end of his car is gone. So these guys, they're running good, though. They are running good. I got to say, they are running excellent here for everybody having damage.
And the top 3 right now, doesn't look like they have any. If they do, it's very minimal damage on their cars. So I think the best they can hope for is to come in, take a splash of gas, and get back out there. They have a 38-second lead right now over 4th place. And Todd Lawson breaks off, and he comes to pit road by himself.
Oh boy. But see, they're going to start cutting into that. They are cutting into it a little bit, I think, because they'll be cutting into that.
Especially with Slauson now out. 3 cars are faster than 2, and 6 cars are definitely faster than 2. Ronnie Norman and they need to hit pit road very soon.
Right now, I would, man. Right now, come to pit road.
And right now, they need to be thinking fuel only. And here they come.
Must have been listening.
They get it woed down. Cody Reeder now halfway down the backstretch as these two make it to their pit stalls. No mistakes here.
No.
And they both get in.
Said. Yeah, fuel only, I would. Well, man.
Looks like they did 2 tires.
No, that's all right. All right.
Ronnie Norman's
away. Good. So Corey Wharton out first.
And Reeder is now coming through the tri-oval. So, yeah, these guys are definitely going to lose the lead here as they go by him right now. So hand the lead back over to Cody Reeder, sorry, and Dustin Kleba.
Yep. Those are the 2 that are battling for the point lead. Isn't that something?
It's a tail.
Oh, my. What are the odds of that them 2 are battling it again for the win of the point lead?
It's funny how that shakes out. And they have, let's see here, we'll wait for this to shake out here.
Blade Timmons has got himself in 3rd, John Cottle 4th, Joey Stats 5th, and Nick Gila 6th. So them 6 pulling away. And Corey Wharton now 7th place back here with Ronnie Norman. Them 2 pitted late, and boy, they are 6 seconds behind that lead pack, Dwayne.
Yeah, that late pit stop cost them big time. And the second pack, led by Matthew George, Brady Moats, Chad Engel, Dalton Tucker are part of that group. They are 9 seconds off the lead, but they are starting to close it a little bit. It's going to take a caution, though, for them to get caught back up, I have a feeling.
Yeah.
Now, look at this. Cody Reeder and Dustin Kleba starting to pull away from the other 4 cars, Rudy.
Yeah.
You don't see that often at a super speedway.
No, not too often. Well, nobody's really nose to tail right now. Everybody's just kind of riding and biding their time. They want to try to get some of these laps chewed down here. Here we are at 20 to go. But now, it's time. It's time now that they need to crank it up, Dwayne.
Yes. Yeah, this is go time. You've made your bed, time to lie in it. The only thing that these 6 up front do not want to see is a caution. But right now, everybody's very strung out and single file, so I don't know that we're going to see it unless somebody really makes a huge mistake.
Yeah, looking back now at Joey's stats, because he was, he's in this pack here, but he has led the most laps tonight. If he can maybe do a little wheeling and dealing here with some of these guys, John Cottle, maybe Nick Geilis, maybe he could pull out the win.
Well, remember, he did say in his interview that Geilis and Cottle are his teammates, so those 3 are working together. And then Blade Timmons, Kleba, and Reeder have been working together since they pitted. Right. So you got really a 3-on-3 battle right now, and it looks kind of like Timmons is dragging the brake a little bit, letting these 2 get away.
Really?
Kind of looks like it. Cottle just had a big run there, and he said, enough of this. We're going to catch him.
Well, that's a good way to get bumper hooked.
Yeah.
You start dragging the brake in front of Cottle, he's going to bumper hook you.
Well, the thing about dragging the brake, if you keep your foot in it and you can just drag it just a little bit to slow him up enough, you're going to get bumped. You let off as soon as you get bumped.
Right.
And it gives you a little bit bigger push, and it kind of looks like right now that's what he's doing. The gap between the top 2 is growing.
Yeah, to keep them. Yeah, you could be right. You could be right.
So a little bit of a strategy play going on here between teammates.
The thing of it is, with Blade Timmons, golly, man, I should. Okay, he's not in the points. Not in this series. He is in the other series.
No. Yep.
And John Cottle. John is 9th in points tonight. Well, Joey Stats just broke into the 10th place, so he could really use this win here tonight.
Yeah, especially with the chase implications on the line. That would go a long way for him.
Yeah, you bet. Well, it's been a long race for these guys, and holy smoke, man, we're coming down to it here. 16 to go this time by. Taking a look at the analytics here, we've had actually 2 cautions. Two were stage cautions, so the other 2 were actual cautions. We got 16 laps to go. We've had 29 lead changes, Dwayne.
Wow, that's quite a bit.
Pretty healthy, yeah. All right, who we got up here? Jeffrey Mayers, the next guy to go a lap down here, Dwayne. He is way out the pace. He is working with somebody. Ooh, wow, big blinker right there. That is Jonathan Doherty. Doherty, with his blinking, and I think he was caught up in a wreck there once. So Jeffrey Mayers, golly, man. I hate to see him back there, but he is just a couple of seconds from probably going a lap down here, Dwayne.
Yeah, and just bad pit stop.
Yep.
And just trying to recover from it, and not much you can do in that situation, but hope a caution comes out and you're not it.
Yeah, that's it. You got it. Yep. And the leaders are bearing down on them now. I don't know. What do you think this ending is going to be like?
Well, it depends. We could see a a side-by-side finish here. And I kind of think that the three, fourth, fifth, and sixth right now, they're just biding their time. They're waiting for the last 5 to 6 laps before they make their move. They don't want to make it too early. They don't want to show their hand right now. They're just holding their cards and waiting to go all in when we get down to the end. I hate to say it, but I think Blade Timmons is a sitting duck right now.
Well, we're gonna find out here in just a few more laps who's been saving, who's been gonna take that punch out right there at the end and try to figure out who's gonna go with them and say, okay, we're going for it, because right now we got the 2 in the points lead up here. Gosh, are they working together? I would think they are. I guess they're teammates.
It seems like it, yeah. Now there are only 2 drivers in the top 6, not in the points right now, and that's Timmons and Galis. The other 4 drivers, they are in it for the points, so
right.
It's going to be interesting to see. And still, right, Reeder and Kleba are starting to pull away even more. They these other 3, the 4 in the back here, they better get more collected. They're spread out right now. They need to get more organized so they can get back up here, because if they let them get out too far, they're not going to catch them. And right now, the lap cars are forcing them 3 wide.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that. Well, we got the blinker in there, Jonathan Doherty. And he's working with Jeffrey Mayers, which just went a lap down. And Jeffrey, I think, would really like to team up with these guys because Doherty keeps blinking.
And look out. Oh, contact 4 wide.
Oh, my gosh.
They got through it somehow.
Yeah, but Todd Lawson come out of that bad. Wow, that was horrible for him.
Yeah. But now these guys have more cars that they can work with and try to get them up close to the front if they want to. But we're coming down. It'll be 10 to go next time by. These guys need to start thinking about making some moves here.
I just wanted to say Joey Stats does clinch the most laps led here tonight. Nobody can top that. Even if Cody Reeder leads the rest of them, that'll still only give him, 23 laps led. So Joey Stats does get most laps led award here tonight. Very good.
Very nice.
Yeah. That'll help him a little bit more in the points.
Yeah.
He's going to pass some guys that finished way behind him. Matthew George, Ronnie Norman, Corey Wharton, Chad Engel, Christian Snyder, and John Cottle. Oh, Cottle's right ahead of him. Excuse me. They're right there with him, yeah. So, but those 2 will be all right. But maybe they'll move up a little bit more. A couple more positions. Just got to keep digging. Hard. But this is like, we knew coming into tonight this is going to be a wild card race. Anybody can win it. And now next week they go to, what was it?
Dover.
Dover. That's right. 180 laps next week at Dover.
Yeah, now Dover's a small track and a fun track it's like a bigger Bristol. I've always liked Dover. Some guys don't like it just because it's so tight coming off turn 2. Sometimes you smack the wall, but if you know how to drive it, it can be a really fun track, and I got a feeling we're going to see some really exciting side-by-side racing there next week.
Yep. Very true.
Still a little surprised that these guys in the back half of this front pack here have not tried to make a move yet.
Yeah, I know it. They're gonna have to pretty quick here.
Yeah, we're coming down to it. I mean, you know, it's 8 laps, so you know it's still 16 miles or so to go.
Right.
But if you wait too late to make that move, you're gonna end up on the short end of the stick.
Sure. You got a couple lap cars in there. Who are they going to help? John Doherty's in there, and Todd Slauson. Who are they going to help? Who are they going to step up here and try to get them up there? Jeffrey Mayers is in that. Those
And
guys
Doherty's really not in a position to help anybody right now with the way he's blinking out.
I know
he's just kind of hindering any progress they have right now.
Yeah. He's actually kind of interfering with Todd Slauson there just a little bit. But it's okay. I mean, those guys, Todd is, he's a lap down, so, but he is racing Jeffrey Mayers. You know, that's for the lucky dog position.
Yeah, Doherty is 2 laps down in 17th, but Jeffrey Mayers there, the 67, and the 3 of Todd Slauson. You're right, they are racing for that lucky dog if a caution comes out to get them back on the lead lap and back in this race.
So 6 to go this time by. What's your thoughts? When are they going to make their move? You think it'll be inside 5 to go maybe before they go?
I think if they're going to get up there and actually challenge these two for the lead, they're going to have to do it with at least 3 to go, because they're going to need 2 laps to be able to get side by side with them. Unless they've got a really strong pusher, but they've just been running so far apart, they really haven't had any speed, you know, any sense that they're going to be able to be faster than the 2 leaders right now. Five to go from Talladega. We're just watching to see who's going to make the move, when are they going to make it, and who's going to go with them.
I know it. It's going to be interesting. Oh,
there
we go.
Cottle goes high. He's gonna need help.
Nobody's taking the bait. What? Somebody's going to have to take the bait sooner or later, because somebody's got to go higher. It's just going to become a stalemate here. I thought for sure maybe Timmons would go up there, or Joey Stats.
Yeah,
definitely. Joey would like to be the leader of that. Maybe we'll see him come up in front of Cottle, but right now Cottle has got a good run there on the outside. And here comes Nick Gillis up behind him. Tony Slauson going to help him out. Whoa, man. Close call right there. Oh, man. Coming around lap cars.
All right, Timmons goes up high to join him. Well, here we go, coming to 3 to go. That's when I said they needed to make the move, and looks like they've done it. And look at Joey's stats, the run he gets.
Yeah, I'm surprised he has not taken it to the outside yet. Coming to 3 to go, this is going to be, oh my gosh. I don't even want to even, wow, this is going to be wild.
Yes, it is. Here we go. Business
More
is picked up.
Yeah. And Kleba boxed in right now. That's just what Timmons wanted. He wanted to keep Kleba boxed in. But he better come down, because if he leaves that door open in the middle, Kleba's going to take it. Timmons to the front. He has not led a lap today. Holy cow.
Cottle gonna push him there.
2 to go.
Bit of a push, just enough. So Timmons will lead that lap.
He got a bonus point. Wow, I bet you that was totally unexpected. I didn't think he was ever going to get a bonus point tonight. That's great.
Watch out. This is going to get really hairy coming up on lap traffic.
Oh, Joey Stats got a... Oh, my gosh. Oh, Joey.
Woo.
Wow. Did you see that? He got into the back of Kleba.
Saw it. It don't get much closer than that, Rudy.
Whoa. Contact.
And Timmons contact. These guys are far from over.
Yeah. It's
11 cars. 11 cars on the lead lap. The top 6 in the pack here. The ones back behind them are hoping the leaders take each other out. Here we go. White flag in the air. No overtime tonight. One more time around.
Holy smokes. It's all come down to this.
Checkers or wreckers, this will end under green.
You bet. And Timmons with a big
out
run.
Front. Kleba gets pushed down under the line. Contact. He goes around.
Oh, Kleba. Oh,
Timmons goes around.
What the?
It's going to be a drag race.
Cody Reeder. Who's going to get this? Cody Reeder? He's going to win this.
Joey Stats. Maybe he's got the run.
Oh,
yes, sir.
my
Coming
gosh.
to the line. It's going to be close, but I think Cody Reeder. Joey Stats goes outside. They turn.
He
Reeder
him.
gets it.
Holy smokes, man. We got to go back and look at that. What a finish.
Wow.
Unbelievable finish right there, man. I'll tell you, yeah, you can see Joey Stats had a heck of a run, but wow, what a finish, guys. I'll tell you, all 3 stages were absolutely off the chain here tonight.
They were.
Man, I could stand to watch a race like this every single night. It was just that good. All right, well, folks, let me
go ahead.
I was just going to say, let me get these guys up here and we'll talk to them, but go ahead and say what you were going to say.
Well, it looked like on going down the backstretch, we were watching as Kleba got pushed out of line and spun, but at the same time, Blade Timmons got a huge shot from John Cottle. He tried to come down the track, but Cottle was still hooked to his bumper, so it ended up hooking Timmons around, and they both wreck, and that left the door wide open for those 3 to battle it out.
Wow. Well, let me get these guys up here so we can talk to them. We'll be right back. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Cody Reeder. Holy smokes, man. What a wild finish. It's been an absolutely wild night here tonight. The first stage win was 4 wide at the line. The second stage win was 3 at the line. And man, it was just absolutely crazy. We thought, how could you guys ever top that? Well, I think it was pretty close to topping it. But I think the first stage was probably the best, but this here was pretty close to it, man. Tell me about this win and what it means.
Yeah, it's great. It's anytime you come to these tracks, it's a lot of teamwork, a lot of strategy. So I just got to thank Tyson. Obviously, he had a wreck earlier, which was unfortunate. But Dustin, he stood behind me or pushed me that whole run. Stayed committed to me, so I can't thank him enough, obviously. But it was crazy. I just kind of took it easy through the stages. Saw some wrecks. I mean, there was a wreck there. I think at the end of or after stage 2, the last stage. It was a yard sell in that corner. I had came to a complete stop. So that was pretty crazy. I think that thinned the herd a little bit. And then once those green flag stops started to happen, and we got to, I think, a 6-car pack, I knew that if we just worked together well enough, it was gonna go our way. So it got kind of scary there. I was in first, and then I was in third, and then I was in fourth, and then I was in second, and I was in first again. So that was pretty wild.
Well, what did you think when you seen like Dustin got ripped there and a couple other guys that got taken out? And boy, that opened the door for you. Nick got a good run. Joey Stats. I was afraid Joey Stats was going to sneak in there and get you, man. But it was really close at the line. It looked like him and Nick Gillis got together. So, but let's go back to what we were talking about there earlier, but about earlier in the race when you guys pitted earlier than anybody else. And, you know, that usually kind of gives you guys a little bit of a boost. You know, when you guys pit before anybody else and then they stay out there and they kind of thin down and you guys excelled and you went on by. So tell me about that.
Yeah, we wanted to get in the window, and we knew when we were in the window, the longer we were in that pack, we felt like there was going to be more of a opportunity for us to get into an accident. So we pitted as soon as the window came open. Luckily, Blade and Brady, they both came with us, and that helped quite a bit. I hate that Brady couldn't stay with us there because that would have been awesome. But it just worked to where, we came out as a 3-car pack, got hooked together really quickly, made up a lot of time in those first couple of laps. And then, I think it actually helped us that people stayed out, 10 laps or so, even longer than we did. And because we were gaining time almost that whole time. And so, it went our way. That was the thing, was we just wanted to get in as soon as we could. We knew that if we did that, didn't have a penalty and didn't go through our box or anything, we would have been okay. And it worked out that way.
Well, great race out there, man. You guys showed them how to do it tonight, man. This was exciting. Only 2 cautions all night. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, there's a lot of wild driving, I feel like, in the pack, but they we keep it straight, which is great. It's just these things are so unpredictable, so it's hard. I feel like they're hard to win just because you don't really know what's going to happen. A lot of it's luck and surviving. So yeah, I'm excited. Obviously, it's my 2nd win of the year, and I'm excited.
Well, this might put you ahead of Kleba a little bit, maybe. I don't know. It depends on. I think he finished back in, where the heck did he finish at, Kleba?
I think he got a top 10, did he?
Oh, 10th. Yeah, okay. He finished 10th. Okay, well, it'll help you close the gap a little bit. You two have been going at it all season long, man. Just back and forth and back and forth. It's made it exciting.
Yeah, he's, Dustin's one of the most talented sim racers I've ever competed against. He just, he can put a lot of effort into it and absolutely smoke everybody. And he's also the type of guy that could put no effort in it and still smoke everybody. So he's just he's a tough competitor, but these wins piling up, that's a good thing. Trying to get some playoff points and such. It's just, I know he's going to be in the Final 4 at the end of the year. It's just trying to make gains until then.
Right. Well, don't count yourself out of that, Cody, because you're a pretty doggone good racer yourself, man. I got to say.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, anybody you want to give a thank you out for this win here then before you move on?
Yeah, I want to thank my teammates. Obviously, I hate that Tyson got in the wreck, but obviously Dustin for sticking with me. I got to thank you guys for broadcasting this. I got to say thanks to my friends, Garrett, Albert, anybody else that's watching out there. Shout out to my friend Jared. He had a movie and that came out in theaters today. That was really cool to experience that. So I hope he's watching. Say congratulations to him, and then cool. Yeah, you have to thank Josh for putting on the league too.
All right, well, very good. All right, well, we'll see you next week then, Cody. Congratulations. Go celebrate that win, man. Well deserved.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, Dwayne, you got second?
I sure do. Caught up to Nick Gales. Nick, man, 3-car battle for the win there, but in true Talladega fashion, you finished second backwards. Talk about your racing a little bit out there.
Yeah, I mean, putting the Neon Knights Budweiser Supra across the line second backwards was not what we wanted to do, but just a little bit of miscalculation from the Nightmare Motorsports teammates. We were hoping to get that bumper lockup perfect. If we would have done that, I think we cleared Reader. I apologize. Sorry. A lot of everything going through. But I think we clear Reader and it's a done deal. But, Talladega, it happens, a little bit of miscommunication, and you get a little bit of bumper hook. And there's no hard feelings. It's teammates. We're trying to get what we're doing. And it's awesome to finish second. It's great to finally be up here and get this kind of finish.
Well, you guys made it exciting for sure, especially now. This should give you a little bit of momentum as we head into Dover next week. So going from the 2.66 mile track down to the short track of Dover, how do you feel about that?
I don't want to go there. I am more looking forward to Darlington in 2 weeks. I do not have a good track record at Dover, and I will not be surprised if I am out of that race within 30 laps.
Oh man,
it does not end well for me there.
All right. Well, you got to give it a little try. Maybe some more practice laps, but if you can try to run it like Bristol, you should be okay.
Yeah, it's a difficult track. A lot of concrete. It's just not a track that I usually mesh well with. I could do practice for a month straight and probably not run well there. It's just the way it is. It's one of those tracks, Everybody's got those kind of.
I concur, Nick. I concur. I've never liked that track either.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will let you get out of here, but before we do, who do you got to thank for second place?
I got to thank Joey Cottle. Just excellent performance from the Nightmare guys all around. 2, 3, 4. I couldn't ask for a better finish. Well, I could. I really could. One position higher for each, but this is as best as I think we're going to get for this one. And just a great job working together. Pit stops were well sequenced. They got great stage points. I'm just here to win races. They did what they needed to do. So big shout out to my teammates for putting on a great race. Big shout out to you guys. You guys do a great job up here in the booth. I cannot wait to go back and watch this probably later tonight or tomorrow. Always try to make sure I get it in. And obviously thank Josh, the rest of the admins, everybody for putting this on each and every week. And shout out just to the field. I mean, 2 cautions, guys. Two cautions that were not from the stage. That is incredible at Talladega.
Yeah,
I thought for sure we were going to have a green white checker.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, you guys did a great job. All right, well, we will let you go. Again, congratulations on second, and good luck next week at Dover. Hopefully you get more than 30 laps.
Hopefully.
All right, Rudy, you got third?
Yeah, Joey Stats, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Wow, third place for you, Joey. Man, I'll tell you what, you lead the most laps here tonight with 30 laps. That was amazing. Looking up for you. You picked up 3 spots in the points last week to get yourself into the top 10. I'm sure this is probably going to gain you maybe a couple more positions. How you feel about tonight's race overall, even though you got into it there with Nick at the end?
Yeah, overall, I think it was pretty good. Really good coming home third. Talladega, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But there at the end, I tried to give Nick a push, and I went too high and tried to get back behind him and ended up hooking him in the right rear. But second, third, and fourth for our teams, really good, especially here again. So I can't complain too much.
Well, going back to, you guys, what we were talking to Cody about, you guys pitted together. You guys were the first pack to pit. And Dwayne and I watch enough of these races. We know that it's usually that first pack that pits at a super speedway like this come out ahead on that. And it worked out just exactly like Dwayne called it, right, Dwayne?
Yeah, usually the guys, I don't know what it is about it, just the speed that you get trying to catch the field just gets you that much further ahead when everybody else comes to pit road.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how it worked, but you guys did it, man, and you come home with the win here tonight. And I mean, great race out there all together with only 2 cautions, like they were talking. You really didn't get involved in too much out there. I think you did get involved in one though. You spun or something, didn't you?
No, I kept the car completely
Okay.
clean there till
Okay.
the last lap.
Well, you stayed in the back. I know that for that first half of the race, and then boy, the second half you were up front. You did it just exactly right. So, all right, well, Joey, we'll let you go. Looking at next week, Dover. How you feel about Dover before you go?
I'm pretty excited about it. I got a decent bit of truck and cup experience there, so hopefully
Right.
that'll translate to the B car some. And just got to
Good.
save those tires. That's going to be the biggest thing there with that concrete surface.
Right. All right, buddy, we'll let you go. And before you go, who you got to thank for tonight's 3rd place?
Well, definitely my teammates. I know I spun Nick there at the end. I hope he ain't too mad at me and doesn't take too big of a pay cut, but it's pretty good with them. I'd like to thank you guys for the broadcast. You guys, like Nick said, you do an amazing job. I really
Thank you,
appreciate
sir.
you guys coming and
Thank you.
broadcasting us, and yeah, Conover for keeping NORA together, all the admins. It's been good.
Yep. That's a chore these days, let me tell you. Keeping the leagues together.
Yeah, we might as well be little teenagers running around here.
Yep. All right. We'll see you next week then at Dover, Joey. Congrats again tonight. All right, Dwayne. We got to run down through the final results here. Cody Reeder coming home with the win. Nick Gillis will finish 2nd. Joey Stats 3rd. John Cottle 4th. Corey Wharton 5th. Ronnie Norman finished in 6th place. Good deal. Dalton Tucker 7th. Chad Engel 8th. Blade Timmons 9th. And Dustin Kleber, points leader. Looks like he's going to come out here still holding on to the points by a couple. Dwayne?
Todd Slauson will bring it home in 11th. He's the first car 1 lap down. Jeffrey Mayers in 12th. Matthew George in 13th. Jonathan Doherty will bring it home in 14th. Chris Snyder 15th. Josh Conover in 16th. Brady Moat 17th. 18th finishing position will go to Brian Powell. Zach Hollinger in 19th. Vincent Arthur, our pole sitter, in one of those 2 cautions that we had. He will finish in 20th. Martin Plute 21st. Tyson Palmquist 22nd. CJ Mason 23rd. And Sean Single, out early in the first caution, will round out the field in 24th position.
All right, very good. All right, well, congratulations again to Cody Reeder for winning here tonight at Talladega for the NORA Grand National Series. Thank you, Dwayne, for helping. Thanks, everybody, to watch tonight, and we will catch you next time. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.